I was like, I don't want to keep ending up with the same women, but I'm smarter than a 23-year-old.
Their name on fucking camera.
Just in case we miss anything.
I almost got in a fight with an ex-pro wrestler, so...
Did you just like start putting the oil on, or what do you mean?
No, he... Okay.
You were greased up?
No, you know how I am with hecklers. I don't fucking like them. And this guy, he was super cool early in the night. And then all of a sudden he started fucking heckling comics. And I was like, okay. Like the guy, the comic, he's like, oh, you think you can do better? Come on up. So dude comes up and right off the bat he goes, and I was like, eh. I was like, you don't start out with and he's like, but. I was like, nah, motherfucker, you said you could do this and you started out with as your first word. Get the fuck out of here. And everybody's like, no, give him a shot. So he goes back and he's like, so, and I was like, get the fuck off stage. And me and Jarrett were doing like Kill Tony style. This was the day before Thanksgiving, like 4 years ago.
At the shed?
Yeah. So I go up and I do a set after, and I'm doing jokes, and it's doing good. But then all of a sudden, dude starts heckling, and he just keeps talking shit, and I just keep ripping him apart. And after the show, he comes up and he tries to slap me. He just like hit my glasses, and like 7 of the nicest guys in our comedy scene at the time all of a sudden surround him. And at one point he's out on the outside of the patio, he hawks a loogie trying to go at like weird. I've never seen Matt look so angry, because Matt just all of a sudden butches up. He's like, don't you fucking dare. And the guy's like, ugh.
Comics Matt is funny. Will Smith and Chris Rock. It's just like, are you joking? No matter how serious you get, everybody's gonna be like, you're not serious, right?
No, I think people know when you're serious.
Guess I'm gonna have to just bail out on these guys, man. I just met them, but they're good guys. Just like that girl I just met, and I thought she was a good girl, but I mean, she was giving me heavy hints, like she's just like showing me naked pics of herself. Like I was like,
did she send them to you?
No, like going through her phone. Like I was asking her about her tattoos, and she's like, check it out, and she was like showing like full nude pictures. I was like, she did like photo shoots. Like I was like, okay.
Or is she a fucking OnlyFans mom?
And I thought, and I think after that, she thought that I was gonna be like, okay, I'll just pay whatever you want. I paid one tab already, outside, and we went inside. She started running up another tab.
How expensive?
It's all you, girl. The first tab was like $25-$30. I paid that one, and then she ran up like a $60 tab all by herself, just shots and fucking big breakfast, extra avocado, all this stuff. And like, I told her I wasn't hungry. I was just gonna have a coffee. This half year freaked out. And the cops didn't do shit about it.
What?
They're like, all right, cool. Just be careful next time.
That was what they told you?
Yeah. Fuck.
Fuck cops.
Fuck. That shit brought back so many emotions.
Anyways, I'm sorry. Go on with your comment.
I was gonna try to, and then my fucking phone wouldn't let me videotape while I was on the phone. While I was on hold, I was trying to look through the video thing, and she came back a second time.
So she did damage to the car?
Yeah, she was fucking banging my car up. She was trying to break windows.
Oh, I learned a long time ago windows are really hard to break. Tried to break into a drug dealer's car.
That's what the cop said too. I was like, man, I broke one when I was young. Well, actually, I just knocked it out of the frame, so I didn't even break the window. It just fucking came out of the frame.
I had like a 15-pound metal mallet, and I fucking whacked the fucking window, and the recoil, it bounced out of my hand and hit the van right next to us, sending the car alarm off. And so I'm like, oh shit, do I want to be dope sick or do I want to get into this dude's car? So I fucking took like 2 more whacks. Didn't even put a scratch in the window.
The windshield? The side window?
No, yeah, the passenger back window.
Tempered shit.
Oh,
Fuck, I didn't know it was that fucking hard.
Oh yeah, it's. I remember we were trying to break into a friend's car one time, just like this one window, and Miguel was there. And I was like, hey, Miguel, do you have one of those things? He's like, why? Because I'm Mexican? I was like, but you know, like Miguel's one of those like always prepared dudes. So, but since it's fun just for the joke, I was like, yeah, sure. And so he goes in the back of his car, right? Opens it, and sure enough, he's got that thing to shatter a window.
Let me get this since that shit just turned on. Grab one. As you were saying.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah,
Something
I forgot
about
too.
a Mexican having the tools to break into a car.
My friend was playing with his cat. The same friend. Oh, I didn't even get to tell you the story about my friend.
Yeah.
The wrestler guy. He has a cat, and he has you know how they like playing with the lasers, but his laser's on his fucking pistol.
Please tell me this ends with him shooting a cat.
No, he just like, they love it. Look at this. He's like, don't worry, it's unloaded. He's like, yeah, I wasn't worried, and I trust you. I mean, your cat, you love your cats. There were some nice cats. He was just gonna shoot them. But you don't want to take apart that laser every time you want to play with your cats, right? Maybe you should just get another laser.
They're like $5.
Yeah.
You can go into like bodegas and get them.
But it's not as fun, David. And then he has a roommate who lives with him, a older dude that he says he's schizophrenic and autistic.
Wait, this is an bro.
An ex-pro wrestler, yeah. He's
That's
fucking
like
wild.
that's
He's wild.
the shittiest life if you're an ex-pro wrestler. Like, was he a big pro wrestler?
No, he made it into WWE and like whenever and COVID hit, and then he got injured in his wrist, so he's about to go to Japan to wrestle some more.
Oh,
so
okay.
he still does independent stuff, but he brought along a old friend from back home, you know, just I guess to laugh at him. I don't know, but he's like, "Come over, man. You can trip out on my roommate." He doesn't know I dosed him with shrooms. So I go over there. He's like, "Hey, you feel anything yet? Feel anything yet, Tim?" And he's all like, "Why don't you show Hector your golf swing? Hector loves golf." And I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" So he's like, "Go ahead and do it." He's like, "All right." And he's all smiling, all goofy and shit. And he goes over there to the empty part of the living room, and he like turns around, and he like winds up to do a golf swing, and then he fucking winds up and swings, turns around, and he has his dick and balls hanging out. And my friend's just laughing. He's like, "Yeah, I have him do that to everybody that comes over."
God, I hate to bring up Miguel. Do you remember when Miguel used to do Prison Watch?
No, I was thinking about Miguel a lot on this trip in Florida.
Oh God! So Miguel would he'd be like, "Yo, do you guys know what a Prison Watch is?" And people are like, "No, what's that?" And so he would turn around, you know, and all of a sudden he'd be like, people would be like, "What's going on?" Because his shirt's over, and so he's like, "Here we go." Takes the fucking shirt off, and it's his dick wrapped around his wrist. At one time, this is back when like Grand Ave Pizza Company used to be fucking nuts,
Prison
dude.
Watch. I thought it was gonna be like some attack thing. Like, watch out. Prison.
No, dude. Like, so we're at Grand Ave. Miguel's got his dick and balls at, and you know where the bathroom is, right? Like, well, that's where the beforehand, under the awning is where you would do your set, and everybody would be like all over the rest of the patio. They didn't have the stage yet, and so Miguel would walk behind people's sets and just dance with his dick bouncing up and down, and like people would start laughing, and people would be like, "Oh man, I'm doing great." And I'm never realizing.
Yo, Joey D'd him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought about Miguel a lot. That joke he has about. Never mind.
Just tell it. He's not doing it anymore.
Babies with fat asses. Is that how it went?
I think so. I know he had the one about, he's like, the first time I ever heard baby rapist, he's like, boy, was I way off.
You thought it was a bunch of little baby rapers?
Yeah.
Miniature rapers?
Yeah. And I mean, oh God, like when he came back for a minute and he started doing that joke and he would be like, oh my God, he would just play like he was so scared to tell that joke. And at first you could feel the unease in the room till all of a sudden he fucking just hit him. And like you would just see his confidence, like just out of nowhere, he'd be like, oh God, I don't think I should do this joke. You know, and people like, go ahead, do it. And he's like, you know, then he would just say it and fucking people, God damn it. He made me laugh at baby rapists. Just spin it on its head and people be like, God damn it.
I did fucking, I did a comedy in a strip club, in the back room of a strip club for my first time.
Oh, I did that years ago.
It was, I didn't even know that's what it was going to be. I thought it was just going to be like a burlesque show or like a speakeasy type bar. I didn't know it was like the back room of a damn strip club. Busted up one too.
Oh, yeah.
It was decent. But I mean, for Florida, I was expecting, you know, because you see like girls in bikini all over the place, like shopping, grocery shopping and shit. And, like, they weren't at the strip club though. Where were those girls at? They couldn't find them.
Oh God, dude. The strip club I did it at, this is fuck, man, like
The waitresses were better.
8 years ago, maybe. And the chick that they had, like, because they were like, should we I'll tell you what, guys, we're going to have one stripper come out and do a dance real quick just to get us started. Comes out, does it, and she's gorgeous, you know. And my friend Erin, she's up front. And so the stripper gets in her lap, fucking the dress falls down, she's pumping her pussy in her face. But there's a black light, so you can see, like, cellulite, all that. Well, right across this chick's stomach is a C-section scar, and my friend Erin just starts...
I thought you were going to say the...
No. Erin was not impressed, and we're laughing. But everybody had good sets. The only thing the strippers didn't like was jokes about them.
Right.
But I can tell you, this was not a good team. Okay, there was a chick in there that looked like a little boy. And everybody's kind of looking around like, are we going to go to jail? Is this a trap? You know? Like, it's bad. There was one good-looking woman.
I had a friend of mine one time. He fucking took the liberty because a girl would do a handstand, or like she would put her head right here and do like her shoulders on his thighs and like go upside down, and her ass would be in his face. Yeah. And I guess he thought her ass is in my face. I could just put my face in her ass. He fucking like motorboated her, bitch, and she started like fucking kicking all crazy, like, what the fuck? She got up and like fucking started telling him off and shit. You can't do that. You started it.
Oh man, yeah. That was the only time I've ever been to a strip club. Was that show?
Yeah, I haven't been out here in Arizona, I don't think.
Yeah, I knew a lot of strippers in Maryland. I've known a lot of strippers out here. When you know strippers, it kind of ruins the strip club experience. Like when you're partying with them and you know, it takes all the illusion away. It's like, oh, you're just a dirty, rotten bitch.
The allure.
Yeah. I got in trouble. I was working at a gas station. There's this chick. There's this strip club in Phoenix called the Candy Store. And this bitch, she was cute, but like she had severe smoker's voice, you know, and she would come. I'm pretty sure her and her boyfriend were like prostituting these girls because she'd be like, go ahead, get yourself a candy bar. You know, like, anyways, one day she comes in, she's like, I want a blunt and a pack of Newports. And she pays me in all sweaty ones. And in front, there's like 5-6 guys behind her. And my boss is standing behind me. And I go, oh, great. Now my hands got gonorrhea.
You ever get paid in wet ones?
My butt, like, dude started laughing. And, yeah, my boss slapped me in the back of that. I was like, what? That bitch just paid me in the most disgusting way possible.
Yeah, wet ones. Fuck.
Be like, I've seen the guys she brings in. That ain't, she's not clean.
At least microwave them bitches.
Take them in the back, wash them, put them on like little fucking.
Washed money. You ever washed money?
I have a couple times.
What? How German was this during COVID?
No.
All right, good.
No, like, you know, when you get dookie on dollar bills and shit, you're like, well, I can't afford to just throw this away. I'm poor. Yeah.
Dookie on dollar bills. You could always just rewash dollar bills.
Yeah, you can.
It's
People
not
don't know
toilet
that.
paper. They got a waxy.
I'm not going to walk around with shit bills in my fucking pockets.
Fuck, man. I think I'm scared to even date anymore.
Why? Because you had some bad experiences?
Just this one.
Yeah. All right. I'm supposed to go out with a 23-year-old next week. I've gone out with her twice now in like a 1.5 year span.
Women are scary.
Yeah.
Flashback to when I used to be scared of women. You know, as a kid.
Yeah.
Actually, my whole damn life. Don't want to talk to them.
I don't know. You know what I miss doing is using women as therapy. Like, just sit there and you've got female friends and, you know, it's like, yeah, I'll confide in you. My guy friends don't want to hear this. And you bitches are just going to think I'm being vulnerable, but I'm just trying to get shit off my chest.
I'll try that. Getting vulnerable. Vulnerable position.
Dude, I've heard that so many times. I like how vulnerable you are, and it's like, oh, you're trying to hurt me. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, man.
2018, there was 2 things I heard every first date. That, and then their fucking rape story. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
Type. You have a type.
I do. And that's why I haven't dated in a year and some well, I mean, I went out on a couple dates last year, but I wasn't like...
Hey.
One of them, I didn't even bill it as a date. I billed it as a hangout. And she dressed in booty shorts and a fucking tank top that is the same material as a wife beater. And I was like, it's the girl I'm going to lunch with next Sunday.
Oh, well, it's not a first date then.
I'm sure this will somehow end up a date again. And if it does this time, I'm just going to fuck her. I'm going to be like, you know what? The last 2 times I was, you know, I had a bitch that ruined me. And I was like, I don't want to keep ending up with the same women. But I'm smarter than a 23-year-old. Like, if you want to fuck, fine. You know what? Let's do it.
They're getting pretty smart, Dave.
She'll never see this, so I'm golden. Cut to 2 years from now, we're married with a kid because she trapped me.
She's all freaking PhD graduate.
Okay, you want to know how I met her?
Yeah,
she was an intern at my work. By the way, she was 21. Okay. She's 21. So it's not like I was grooming this bitch.
That's what I was thinking. You said it.
Yeah, she was 21, and I didn't do anything to make her come. She would just come hang out. So I was like, yo, her birthday is like 4 days before mine. I was like, let's go hang out for your birthday, you know? And, anyways, yeah, she was studying for her bachelor's in psychology. And it's like, oh, you're going for psychology and you're agreeing to go out with me? You're not smart.
You could psychology me. Did she try?
No. No.
You have a master's.
Oh, God. She's a nice girl. She's actually super cute. I've been trying to push her off. Like, it's like, just stop hitting me up. You can do better. You're 23. I'm 14 years older than you. And then she just keeps texting.
Does she have kids?
No. Oh, on the second date that we went on, again, didn't bill it as a date. It was like, let me take you out for your graduation. You know. And then because she was dressed all like a whore, which, you know, I wasn't complaining. I
For
liked
graduation?
the booty shorts and the fucking
Oh.
wife beater tank top. And so anyways, I tried to be a good guy here. I want you to, if you're watching this for whatever reason, I want you to know I tried to be a good guy.
So,
Anyways, 15 minutes into us on our way to Dave and Buster's, you know. We're 15 minutes into like a 30-minute car ride, and she brings up out of nowhere. She's like, yeah, I don't have any kids. I had an abortion. And I was like, I didn't ask that.
that's
And
kind of like a kid.
I mean, she got knocked up, and now I know that she takes care of things.
Knocked up.
And then, oh no, it gets better because afterwards we go grab dinner. And I mean, she's lobbing all of it at me, just like, because she goes at one point, she's like, yeah, I've got mommy and daddy issues. And my dick is just like, you know, you want to do this, Dave. And I'm like, I know I want to do this. But if I do this, I'm going to get hurt again. And I'm just like, I can't keep doing this. I can't keep going for these women.
Did you do it?
No.
Oh, that's not the date you have scheduled?
I mean, I'm going to go out with her to grab lunch on Sunday. That's what I build this as. I get the feeling this time she'll show up in her own car, hopefully. And she won't be doing that thing where I'm trying to get her out of my car and she's like, oh, I'm so tired. You know, like stretching, all like really showing her tits off. And it's like, I know what you're doing, but I'm going to play dumb because I'm trying to be a better person. And I feel like I'm not at that point where I can just start dating and all that. And I don't want to date 23-year-olds.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry. Like, look, man, I know.
It's just a lunch. We're not dating.
Well, I mean, we're not dating, but, you know, if she shows up all like she did the last 2 times, and then she's
Legalese.
like, yeah, and she's all like, so what do you want to do? I can't say this time. I won't be like, I think you know. Fuck. My parents' place or yours?
Oh, fuck. Props. Which was it still Women's Month?
Yeah,
March.
yeah, I guess.
March. Yeah, props to the women.
Yeah.
It's a powerful, powerful shit.
Not really, man. I can say no to a bitch like that.
She even had a cotton candy, like, the fuck, is a mimosa bar, and they had extra bullshit, and I want some cotton candy, too, and then dropped some in her cleavage. Like,
Was this chick hot? Do you have a picture of her at all?
No. Nobody can see her.
Oh, is she that bad?
She wasn't even that hot enough to brag about. Like, damn, why are you acting all stupid like that?
Bro, let me see her.
I thought she was gonna be nice.
Make it. I want to see this now. You can't do that to me. Where I feel like no one can see it. Why do you have a vibrator under your table? Oh, I mean, those titties are nice, but yeah, that face is...
The crazy eyes.
Yeah, she does have the... You have that picture. Why didn't you show the cops? Be like, this is what she looks like.
I explained. I don't know. I explained it to her, and I got mad. Like, they're like, what do you want to do? Press charges? I'm like, how am I gonna press charges? That bitch not gonna fucking. Right? I can't. I don't know how it works.
Why couldn't you? Do you not know her name?
Just the first name. She's a ghost.
No, she's not. She's gonna be here later on in your book.
She go see that. Oh, what's up? She's gonna show up to the fucking show tonight, man. It's gonna
She
be in the
doesn't
back
have
of
your
my,
address, does she?
It's gonna be in the back of my head now.
Did you tell her about the show tonight?
Yes. She called the Tempe Improv and like told him. She's like, good luck going to the show. I told them about you.
What did she tell them about?
I don't know. But it's like an independent show, so like they don't even know who the host is.
And who are you opening for again?
It's like they know who the headliner is, but they don't know who he has opening and all that stuff. Like I guess it's up to him, but he doesn't.
You said his name is Freddie, right?
Franco. Yeah, Franco Harris.
Yeah, so Franco Harris is going to be like, hey, Hector, I got a call, bro. And I don't support that. You're like, what?
We can't
what did
do that.
Say?
Not in the middle of Women's Month, bro. Any other month, shit would have flown.
Be like, what? What did I do? You know. Be like, I don't.
Holy shit, bro. That shit was scary.
Yeah, you just got to walk around the rest of your life wondering what she told people.
If she's going to fucking find me online and get my schedule. Show up one day like, remember me, motherfucker.
So wait, how does she know your whole last name, but you don't know hers?
Oh, she don't know my last name, but even if she did, it would be hard to find Hector Garcia, but... Still, all she has to do is just go to the comedy club and run into me again.
That is true. Hector Garcia is the John Smith of fucking Hispanic names.
Hey, I blend right in, baby. Got my fingerprints erased.
Oh, I had to get a fingerprint clearance card for my job. I'm finally in the system, and I don't like that.
What'd you do, get fingerprinted?
Yeah. Yeah, but now I can have jobs where if you need clearance because, you know, I never got caught.
In the clear.
Yeah. And since I never murdered or raped anybody, I think all my crimes are pretty much like statute of limitations.
And then I was all wearing my Disney shirt. Is it true that Disney's head is frozen, or his body?
I mean, they say that. I don't know if there's
Cock.
any proof.
Frozen. Definitely the cock.
Whose cock is it? I think they said FDR's.
Just his penis.
Yeah, I think. And if that, from what I heard, like he had a hammer.
They freaking bronzed it.
Yeah, not a I'm sorry, he had a sledgehammer. You know.
Warhammer.
There we go. It's the best of all of them.
Let me close that door.
So anyways, people, Hector's closing the door. He can't let his neighbors hear this next part. How do you feel about the blacks, Hector?
Testing. So that's the only show you got to promote
What?
next month?
For right now, yeah. I'm not even on that show
You're on
yet.
it. You're on it.
If you get confirmation that I'm on it, I'll be there.
I have to get the night off work. Shit. I put in a 12-week leave and I got denied. They said, to help the company save money, you could take a leave and not work and not get paid. They advised us against it, and I still took it like an idiot.
Yeah, well, I guess they wanted to see who's making the first round of layoffs.
Yeah. I thought, get a second job and, help the company out, save money. Nope, that's not how they're going to see it, right?
Well, I mean, if they call you, it'd be like, why did you do it? Be like, I believe in computer chips so much that I was willing to take 3 months off to help this company. I love this company. I eat and breathe computer chips. My asshole bleeds because I shit computer parts out at night.
They were giving us a small bonus to leave and a small bonus to come back, so I figured it would be like a little extra check and I could go back to Texas for a little bit.
How much was your bonus?
Like $500.
That's enough to pay to gas one way. So I think Rob and I are talking about moving not this July, but next July.
He's putting it in the air.
Would you like to go?
2025?
2024.
Oh, 24. Oh, next July.
Because we still have to get through this July. But that's 15 months to save up and then get the fuck out of this shithole scene and go to Austin.
To the motherland?
Well, I don't know.
Mothership?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, I'm tired. I'm like, you know what? Before 40, I want to give this an honest shot outside of Phoenix.
A hoo-ha. Before 40. I was waiting until 40.
Dude, Phoenix I'm tired of this city. They the clubs don't care. They go for like 6 or 7 people that they run through. Then the other clubs, if you're not part of their clique,
it's safe. They just want to make money. That's their business. They don't know the funny. Excuse me.
But that's the point. Is it's like, dude, what? I'm pretty sure audiences want to laugh, and safe is just bullshit. Like, who's gonna I can't think of many comics that could completely derail a club to where people are like, I'll never go back to that club.
What if that chick shows up and ruins the whole show?
God. Well, that'll be your last time opening for
Son of a
Freddie
bitch.
Torres.
Freddie Torres. That was my high school quarterback.
I'm sorry, Franco Domino or whatever you're Franco
Harris.
Harris. Well, I burned that bridge pretty quick.
Just by saying his name wrong.
It's just
so like the first day over there in fucking West Palm Beach, I did comedy in a fucking burlesque. Or no, it was a back room of a strip club. And the second day I did comedy in a barbecue joint.
Oh fuck yeah.
And I think I got sick from those ribs. Either that or from staying at that Super 8. One of something got me sick. Because the next day I didn't feel right. But it wasn't super sick. It was just like my stomach. Maybe it was the jet lag. I heard that flying resets your whole gut and all this shit.
Probably. Let me ask you a couple questions about this barbecue joint. Did you eat before or after?
No.
That's not an answer to a yet.
No, I hadn't eaten.
Before or after?
Oh, after? Did I eat after?
Yeah. After your set?
Oh, after my set. No, before.
Before? Well, that makes it to where I don't have to ask the second question. I was going to say, maybe how good the food is depends on how good your set was. But if they fed you beforehand, they're like, we don't care. Or they just hate comedy.
Yeah, there was I mean, I should have known not to get barbecue because I have, like, the taste of barbecue, how I'm going to want it, and it's not going to live up to it.
Yeah, I mean...
Especially in Florida.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Florida's known for its at least not like ribs. Like, maybe barbecue gator.
I tried a lot of fish there when I was there, but, that night we were there, and, like, I was hungry. I didn't want to be,
How's your mom doing?
And I got catfished out there too. Son of a bitch. Some chick with like pearls and stuff showed me her picture was all like, you know, looking fine. And then she shows up. I was already leaving and I walked right past her and she already had given me her number. So she calls me. She's like, you didn't see me walk right past you? I'm like, no, I didn't know that was you. Shit. Totally different person. I was all like, that's not you. Like, what? How old is this picture? But she drove 45 minutes to get there, so I felt like a dick. So I kind of stayed there and just talked. But I think that's my problem. I need to stop, you know, being so
nice
about it. But
Yeah,
that's
bro.
what I was doing today. I was all like, you know what? This chick's trying to be all over me. Like, she's trying to like throw it at me, thinking that I'm just gonna like pay for everything. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And that's how I'm gonna say no to this girl. And it backfired big time.
Oh God. What happened to you, man? I remember you used to be a fucking monster when you first moved out here.
Be a gentleman.
A gentleman caller, maybe.
Fuck, bro.
Sending fucking videos of you getting domed out in a fucking Whataburger parking lot.
Oh, the Whataburger. It's for the fucking brand.
Showing us fucking nudes of, well,
Cut that out.
people. Just people. You know, it doesn't matter who. It's been a year since you said the best line I've ever heard you say, and it still makes me laugh.
What is it?
You seeing that fucking cute girl drunk as shit and being like, do you think she'll lose weight and leave me too? Because you said it with such conviction.
Oh, shit. I need to bring that back. That's some real shit.
I want to figure out how to make your friend trying to stab that dude funny. Him just yelling at me thinking I'm racist.
Texas be crazy.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I don't know. I've never seen a nightclub in a fucking strip mall before, but that place was fucking packed. And I was like, oh, hey, this is how, what part of Texas was that?
Midland, West Texas.
Yeah, Midland.
Midland.
And it's like, this is how Midland gets down, huh? Oh, when his friend got out of the car and you were like, drive. And he just goes, fuck.
Oh, because he wanted to ride?
Yeah. It's like, nah, dude. Fucking, I don't care if you're an ex-Marine, dude. Thanks for your service, but I'm going to thank you from fucking my rear view.
They were at his house. We dropped them off at his house, right?
Yeah.
But no further. No more missions.
Oh, man. Good times. But, yeah. Well, man, you know what? I mean, here's the good news, buddy. There's bound to be a woman out there in Texas. Because fuck these Phoenix hoes.
Somebody, a madam with some manners.
Yeah. Let's go red pill.
Red pill? Is that redhead?
No. It's where you hate women and shit.
Oh.
And, like, you want them to be, like, traditional.
What's where you're scared of them?
I think that's, like, black pill. Where you're like, women don't want to fuck me.
Yeah. They just want to punch me and break my shit.
Well, yeah, dude, you almost sound black pill.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah. These are like, I went down like a rabbit hole of this shit, and it's the funniest like woman hating shit, and it like they disguise it as like better yourself, you know, because they're like they start out like on the surface they're like, yeah, you know, do shit for you, you know, don't do shit, don't end up in a codependent relationship, and like that's the surface, right? But then the like further you dig, they're like bitches that have kids, bitches with tattoos, bitches that colored their hair, and I'm like, I'll give you the bitches that color their hair, but like bitches with tattoos and kids, whatever. They're like, if they're over 30 and they're single, they're damn. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works, but okay. You know, yeah, they're a bunch of flawed Andrew Tate loving pieces of shit. But for the sake of this joke, let's do it.
The No She-Man Woman Haters Club?
Yeah.
Little Rascals?
Yeah.
Or Al Bundy?
Yeah, but like grown ass men, not little boys in a tree fort. And Alfalfa's still bringing Darla into that shit.
Darla.
I can't remember anything, but for whatever reason that popped in my head. I was like, oh, I still remember that.
All right, I think we're good. Should do this more often. That was a good laugh. I wanted to vent to somebody about my trauma.
Well, let's start doing this on Sundays.
Another thing she was telling me, she used to date a comic before, and she's like went to a show one time and she was talking about him, or he was talking about her, and she like didn't like it and left.
Did she say the name?
And I was all like, yeah, but I forgot. It was some name I don't even know about. But
oh, I was hoping you'd remember because
now you just gave me a whole fucking story, you crazy ass. You should go see that. Oh, what's up?
that scared the shit out of me because just talking about how you doing.
All right. He just walks in. I'm telling him the story. All right, I'll fucking peace out. I'll do my dates. So I got a few dates coming up. Show dates. This week's gonna be a busy week. I don't know how soon this will get posted up, but this Wednesday I'll be at the Mic Drop Mania. That's March 29th in Chandler, Arizona. Mic Drop Mania. I'm hosting the show. It's gonna be a good time. The next day, Thursday, March 30th, I'll be at the Woodshed. I'm doing a crowd work set. Josh Harrison's crowd special. It's gonna be a roast battle. I'm gonna judge that. It's gonna be fun. And then Friday, I'm headed out to West Texas. I'm going out to El Paso at the Church Bar. If you're in El Paso, hit me up for tickets. It's gonna be a good time down there in El Paso with all the homies. I haven't seen them in a while. Been looking forward to this show. And then when I get back from Texas, April 7th, I'll be at the 44 for Crack Up Comedy. It's gonna be a good time out there too. Crack 'em Ups. It's gonna be a good. They're taking over that venue. They do a good production, and I can't wait to see what they do with the 44 out there on the west side. And then I got invited to another show on the 14th, April 14th, at Patrick's at the Art House again, man. It was a nice time last time. He has a rock show inside. There's comedians outside. It's a whole scene, man. It's a whole thing. It's a whole feeling. It's a good time. April 15th, the next day, it's going down. It's going to be Cypress Hills in the building. They're going to have Be Real. It's going to be DJ Quick. A lot of big artists are going to be in there. And hopefully I get to do a little spot in there. One of the promoters was telling us, yeah, come on through. We might have a little spot for you. I don't know if I really want to do it, but I'm going to be there. He gave us free tickets, so I'm going to be there. Yeah, come check it out. 420, there's going to be a show. I'll keep y'all posted up on that. May 18th, I'm going to be at the Perch in Chandler. The Perch. It's they have all these birds out there, fucking cawing and shit. I don't know how they do it at night when there's monsoons and birds be pressed up against the cage. They can't be flying away. It's torture if it's a bad comedy. Like the birds have to hear that shit, and then sometimes they'll repeat the jokes. Man, that's bad. Not really. It's gonna be fun. May 25th, 28th, I'm gonna keep you updated. I might be going out to Cali for some shows, and then June 10th, I'll be at the Egyptian with Dustin Hadlock. He's been doing a good production down there at the Egyptian, so that should be a lot of fun. And then June 24th at the Egyptian again, but with Alice. She's doing her Burnout Battle Roast. That's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait to see who else is on the lineup. I'm ready to start writing for this roast.
It's gonna be a good ass time. And then June 30th and June 3rd, there's gonna be the June Jam. I never been to one of those, but I'm gonna try to go this year. I marked it on my calendar so I wouldn't forget. Jerry Ryder puts it on. It's a nice event out there in the forest, and it's pretty much like a little rave, like a forest rave. So that should be a lot of fun. Anything else comes up, I'll keep you guys posted. Hit me up on my socials. What the Hector, what the Hector. Hit y'all up later, man.